Hi to my lecturer IRTS Muhammad Sharin Amri and to all my fellow friends. In this lab session, I'm gonna explain to you the pillars of TPM. Total Productive Maintenance, as well as known as TPM, is originated in Japan in 1971. It is an initiative to approach that essentially aims to identify issues as soon as possible and plan to prevent any issues before it occurs. In instance, this will increase productivity with the total organizations. Now, TPM has 8 pillars and I'm going to explain to you one by one in this presentation. For the pillar 1 is 5S that we learned in the lab 2, which is sort, set in order, shine, standardize, and sustain. This will help cleaning and organize the workplace and to overcome uncovered problems. This is one step of improvement. Now, pillar 2 is Joshu Hosen, which in English is autonomous maintenance. This pillar is to develop operators to take care of small maintenance tasks, achieve more skilled maintenance people to spend more time on value-added activity and technical parts. For the pillar 3, we have the Kaizen. Kai means to change and Zen means to becoming better. Actually, Kaizen is a small improvements but carry out on a continual basis and involves all people in the organization. The pillar is used to reduce losses in the workplace. Planned maintenance is in pillar 4. It's target to have trouble-free machines and equipment that produce defect-free products for total customer satisfaction. In this pillar has their own families, which is prevent maintenance, breakdown maintenance, corrective maintenance, and maintenance prevention. For pillar 5, it is for quality maintenance. It's target to looking forward for customer demands through high qualities on defect-free manufacturing. QM activities are to set equipment's condition that preclude quality defects based on the basics concept of maintaining perfect equipment that maintaining the quality of products. On pillar 6 is stated for training, which is to aim on having a multi-skilled employees whose morale is high and who's eager to come to work and perform all required functions effectively and independently. Pillar 7 shows the office of TPM, which after the activation of other pillars. Office TPM should have started also and they have to improve the productivity, efficiency in the administrative function, identify and eliminate losses. This is also means to analyze the process and procedures for better office automation. The pillar 8 is for safety, health and environment. These pillars are focusing on to create a safe workplace and a surrounding with free damage by process or procedure. Usually, it targets 0 accident, 0 health damage, and 0 fires. Now, move on to part A, which is we have to investigate and improve of the filing system using TPM pillars. Well, not all TPM pillars are involved in this system improvement, so I'm gonna list down some of useful pillars that can be applied in these updates. For this improvement, we need pillar 1, which is 5S implementation. For sort, by examining all the files and rescreen which can be used and which can be exiled. So actually, this action can reduce the papers and keep the important things only in the files. Next, we have set in order. Identify which one is needed and arrange it according to their section in alphabetic order for easier searching. Now we have shine. The label material of the file must be used in bigger fonts that can be spotted easily by employees and staff. and the material of the label must be long-lasting. To standardize this method, every month, appoint one employee to update the files, which is to repeat the previous 3 as step. And sustain is by making the shelf into specific and label section for each of the files. And also OM has to monitor whether the 5S has already been maintained and applied. Now, we also need the pillar 3, which stated is Kaizen. Provide one box of suggestions near the shelves so that all of the staff and operators can share the idea of improvements for this better systems of filings. We also need pillar 4, which is planned maintenance. It is to ensure the filing system is in order. So prepare the schedule for maintenance of the system to the line leaders, as their responsibilities is to make sure that each of their assembly lines files are in correct order. We also need training, which is pillar 6. We have to appoint a few goods operators to master some of the contents in the file so that they can teach other operators and they don't need to spend more time to search the contents needed in the files anymore. Now, we also have pillar 7. Office TPM is needed, where the shelves must be located in the office so that the TPM staffs can access it easily and discuss its content to improve the arrangements of the file and system. Thank you.
For part B, first we need to do a Pareto chart to see the total case in ascending order. From the chart, we can see that the highest contributing causes is foreign worker, which has 20, and the lowest is do not use face mask. We will then need to proceed to make a DMAIC project, which is define, measure, analyze, improve, and control. In the define phase, we can see that the check sheet will show about cases in Flying High Sendirian Berhad. The study shows about the number of cases during 1 month. A cooperation of Industrial Response Team and the Kementerian Kesihatan Malaysia was made this study smoother. A fishbone diagram was made to list the cause of COVID-19 cases in the vicinity. In the measure phase, the collected data will be made into a check sheet to sort the higher and the lowest contributing causes of COVID-19 cases in Flying High Sendirian Berhad. All of the numbers were taken for 1 month. Moving to analyze phase, we need to look back to the Pareto chart to identify the highest contributor of COVID-19 cases. A fishbone diagram will be made to identify why foreign worker has the highest cause. At the improve phase, to prevent the cases from going higher, several methods will be brought to be implemented in Flying High Sendirian Berhad. The method is proper surveillance towards any foreign worker with symptom, provide the foreign worker with proper dosage of vaccine, do a monthly or weekly checkup using self-test kit, giving fine to any worker who does not follow the given SOP provided by KKM, and divide the dormitory into many compartments so the foreign worker will avoid close contact with each other. And the last phase, which is control phase, the method in improve phase will be conducted to all of the foreign workers in Flying High Sendirian Berhad. The team will monitor any changes to the case count. Any improvement on the method will be made if there is no changes.